Yo, how's it hanging, everyone? This is GP17, and we got something here called 10 disrespectful moments that led to backstage fights. Oh, okay, some wrestling stuff. Yay, let's just react to it, everyone. What the fuck?
Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment saying that I subscribed, and you will be replied to.
Maybe I should do that.
I've said it so many times before, but professional wrestling is built on sweat and ego, so I'm not that surprised that there's been so many damn fights backstage.
Yeah, everybody has an ego, especially in WWE today.
WWE that led to real
Cena.
life fights. Number 10, Enzo being Enzo. Unfortunately, not every
this
real
guy's
life
so
fight starts
fucking
on the
annoying.
inside of the ring. Sometimes all you need is a shitty attitude and to get yourself into trouble just about every other night.
Well,
Clearly, Roman Reigns would agree with me, as after Enzo had been acting like a jackass for the duration of the
yeah,
tournament
no one
they were
likes a
on,
dumbass in
Roman
WWE.
decided that the bus would be
Full
better
of 'em.
suited without Enzo on it and kicked him off.
never did really care
Clearly,
about
the
Enzo,
company
though.
backed Roman's decision at the time, as the Roman incident had some symbolic foreshadowing of what would come of Enzo's career.
I've been knocked out cold on pay-per-views, beaten in hotel rooms. I've been locked in hallways naked, forced into sensitivity classes.
And you had sex with a retarded woman?
Guys, to step through those ropes in a long time.
Oh,
Number
he's just too
9,
fucking
Michaels
wild.
and Hogan. Well, this one was at least kind of funny.
Shawn
At
Michaels the
SummerSlam
pillhead?
2005,
Yeah, well, he
Hulk
was in the
Hogan and
past.
Shawn Michaels faced off in a classic icon versus icon match, infamous for the controversy.
Oversold.
As Hogan refused more matches to allow Michaels a return win,
Shawn Michaels didn't do
Michaels
business good
decided to
either.
Shit all over their single matchup.
Fucked up a good match, too. It could have
He did a
been.
Good job of it too. Michaels
Fucking
fought
asshole
till
in his
the ring
goddamn
was
ego.
Going through the dryer, and the night
Even though I like Shawn
between
Michaels.
the legends backstage.
But this was a load of fucking bullshit. People pay money to see this match. And Shawn Michaels acting like that. He must think he's 20-something again. Fucking idiot. Ugh.
Number 8, Orton and Mr. Kennedy. Randall Keith Orton is somewhat well known for his bad temper.
Splits he did.
Not actually feeling any of
What the
consequences.
fuck was that about?
Instead, the man who pissed him off, Mr. Kennedy, took the punishment for him.
Oh god, stop showing that!
During a matchup, Kennedy was attacked backstage.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And once all the heat from that settled, Orton managed to still get Kennedy fired due to his higher positioning in the company. All of that for
Fuck you, Orton, for having him fired.
Jesus, Randy.
Now he went to TNA and became a nobody. Kennedy was about to get pushed, everyone, until this
Number 7,
bullshit.
CM Punk and Ryback.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's my inner CM Punk.
What the fuck, Paul Heyman? What's up with your eyes?
It's kind of just like your choreographed partner of the week who's supposed to fake hit you and ends up actually hitting you.
Man, Ryback actually did have
This
potential,
is the issue
you know.
CM Punk had in 2013.
He didn't look like a little
WWE
100-pound
insisted
midget
that Punk
either.
Worked with the still relatively green up-and-comer, and this was an issue CM Punk had in 2013 when WWE insisted that Punk worked with the still relatively green up-and-comer. And one too many bodies.
Well, there's two sides to every
relatively
story,
pissed off
so.
Punk going on Ryback backstage.
CM Punk bitched a lot, and, you know, Ryback gave us his story, too.
Let us know in the comments down below.
You know, I mean, there was one time he kicked me in the stomach as hard as he could, and he broke my ribs right at the tail end. You know, and like that, you know, I never got an apology for that. He was something else. Real piece of work.
Number 6, Bruiser
The fuck?
Brody.
Probably because you're a fucking, you know,
Well,
featherweight.
this was just unfortunate.
Compared to
Brody,
fucking
an
Ryback.
absolute legend, was known for his lack of selling for opponents due to his massive size and reputation at the time. Jose wasn't a big fan of this mentality and decided to take matters into his own hands by stabbing Brody to death.
Yeah, I heard about this fucked up story.
I mean, really, did you have to take it that far, Jose? He just wanted to keep his rep up. Number 5,
Wrestling
Lesnar
is a
and
dark, dirty
Thanks
business.
to Orton. Well, Randy Orton may have had
Who the
anger
fuck
issues,
wants to
but
be a
he's not
wrestler?
fucking psychotic. At least that's my reason.
Deal
for
with
why the
egos,
Bucks
crazy
didn't go after
people.
Brock Lesnar after the SummerSlam 2016
It's all
main
fucking
event.
bullshit.
Orton had been conquered. The fight's over. Fuck it. Let Lesnar have this one. Except wait a second, because Chris Jericho doesn't play that shit, and he stepped in.
Yeah, I heard
Jericho
about
believed the
that.
entire match to be Lesnar flying off the rails and immediately confronted him backstage before being talked down. Number 4,
Jericho would've got his
JBL
ass
and
kicked,
Blue
too.
Meanie. It's still a bit painful.
It's a good thing it
saying
didn't
the
lead to, like, a
Blue
fist
Meanie,
fight.
but I guess I'll survive. Instead of the disrespectful moment, this
Fuck
time the fight itself is
Hornswoggle.
the
I see a
part
little
that's
piece of
happening.
shit in there.
The Blue Meanie had apparently been making comments online about JBL, and he wasn't too happy.
Oh yeah, the thing
So he
about
confronted
Blue
him personally
Meanie.
at that year's ECW One Night Stand event and left the Blue Meanie with a red face. JBL was the first wrestler to be internet
JBL's a
trolled,
bully.
and it was done by a dude named the fucking Blue Meanie.
Since you're so hell-bent on whipping somebody's ass and you've been talking so much trash.
Yep, ECW One Night Stand. JBL went right for Blue Meanie. Busted him open pretty good too. Look at that. Fuck.
Number 3, Jericho and Goldberg.
Oh god.
Here comes Jericho again, getting himself into trouble. And here comes Goldberg again, telling people that they don't know how to sell. Why not? After going through
This
the
is just
WCW
hilarious.
days when Goldberg disrespected Jericho as a cruiserweight nobody who didn't deserve to have 5 minutes with the holder of the streak,
Egos.
Jericho already didn't like WWE's newest 2003 pickup. Once Goldberg brought up Jericho's technique, though, he not only got into a fight, but held his very own, locking into submission on Goldberg in the form of a headlock and holding it in until the
Yep,
three.
if Goldberg got out of it, he would have ate him alive, man. He got lucky. Awesome stuff, man.
Number 2, the curtain call.
Oh,
You
this
fucking
shit.
know this led to some fighting backstage.
There was
Most
no
people just
point in
kinda
this.
skip
It didn't
over
do
that
anything
part,
for anyone.
Considering the whole importance and noteworthy stuff with kayfabe breaking. and
Shawn
like
Michaels
the
made his own
Triple H's
choices, and
push,
McMahon,
but
you know, he
this
agreed
moment
to it.
also led to a
Because they
sharp
had
brawl
sexual
backstage
intercourse all the
between
time.
McMahon and both outsider members Kevin Nash and Scott
I heard too many bad
Hall.
things
Why
about the
hell not
Clique
get
back
into
in the
a scuffle
day.
with your
Bunch of
boss on the
fucking
way out? Isn't it usually
egomaniacs.
the American dream to kick the shit out of your boss on your last day anyway?
If you go back and watch that video, there's not a person sitting down when we all walk out there. Madison Square Garden went crazy.
Well, so what? It didn't need to happen. Now everyone knows wrestling is fake.
In a way, that's how everybody else did.
Well,
And number 1,
it's definitely fake now and gay.
well, yeah, of course it's this. Vince McMahon single-handedly changed the landscape of professional wrestling forever by taking Bret Hart's WWE
Why did they record all
championship
this?
from him.
If it was real, why didn't they just shut the cameras or whatever? Turn the
This act
cameras
not
off?
only
And
pissed off Bret enough to
I don't
wave
know.
WCW in the air with his finger and
Maybe it was
spit on the
real.
chairman of the board, but he also built up enough rage
Or maybe
for
it was
Bret
staged,
to
I
punch
mean.
out Vince McMahon backstage. Probably the most infamous physical assault in WWE's behind-the-scenes history.
the Montreal Screw. Oh, you put that piece of shit talking on there. Has no right to talk about this.
The Montreal screw job really made me hate Vince McMahon because I loved Bret Hart.
Yeah, whatever. I knew wrestling wasn't real
And
back
those are
then.
the 10 most disrespectful moments that led to fights in the WWE. What are your thoughts? Let me know on Twitter at DWickerYT or in the
Think
comments.
WWE's full
Like
of
the video
giant
if you
fucking
enjoyed. Be
ego
sure to subscribe
retards
if
is
you're
what I
interested in
think.
Seeing another one. So
I'm glad I'm not
make sure you
want to be a
turn on those
professional wrestler.
notifications, too, unless you want
People
Bret Hart
shitting
to
in your
come back to
bags
your house
and-
knock a few of those teeth
Why
out.
does people still like this garbage today? I have no idea why. So, if y'all want to watch the original video, links in the description, and I guess I'm gonna go here smoke some weed. And WWE is a fucking ego, powerful, crazy fucking fuckfest of shit. So yeah, peace out and bye bye, bitches.